პირად დამოკიდებულებებს იშვიათად გამოხატავენ, თუმცა ღიად სადისკუსიო შეკითხვებს კარგად სვამენ და ძირითადად ორიენტირებულები არიან, რომ ჩვენში რაღაცნაირად უნარის გამომუშავება
Dividing line. This is one of the most impactful pieces I've seen in quite a while, and that rests on the very strong concept. Having that dividing line of what could have been and what was is so smart because we get to see all of those steps. We get to see the patterns perpetuate, or we get to see the potential hope, the difficulties, the struggles, but that hope, that different option, that light at the end of the tunnel. And I think it's really hard for people in these situations to see that or to even open themselves up to that possibility. And this piece did that in a really striking way. Performances were rock solid. Our lead really carried this in the emotional weight and the honesty and the sincerity so that it was believable. And we could feel the difficulty. We could see that this was not just a simple choice, that there was some weight and it cost her something, but it was more than worth it at the end. And I'm just really impressed by this piece, and I hope it makes an impact in people's lives.
Dividing Line, excellent film, excellent idea, really well executed. I don't have any constructive criticism because I loved it. This is about choices and the consequences of the choices and, like the parallel universe. And I thought it was a nice use of music, nice, natural, subtle acting, because it could have been over the top and it wasn't. Beautiful lighting and cinematography. So great directing as well, by the way. Great casting. I love that she had her stash of money and pills, and I wasn't sure what the pills were because they don't look like birth control pills. But I love that, he discovers them and we find out what it is. I just had one question. Why doesn't he have a key if they live together? I was confused by that. Do they not live together? I thought they lived together because they sold one house or something to get into this place. So I don't understand the key thing, why he's knocking. But anyway, that was the only thing I just didn't understand. And there might be a cultural thing. I really don't know. Maybe it's his control, but it didn't really speak to me. But just in general, the split screen, brilliant. After he slaps her, that split screen pops up and it becomes the dividing line of her choices, in my opinion. Toxic relationship versus healthy choice and healthy relationship. I wrote down pills versus no pills because she didn't need them anymore, but I wasn't sure why at that point, and I knew by the end. Working out, all this, the one healthy choice she made, which was very difficult, getting out of that situation. I can't even speak to that. I've never quite been in that situation. So I know that had to be powerful for her and hard to do, extremely, extremely hard. But look at the outcome too. It's just a beautiful film and so powerful and just so well done and well executed all the way around. And all the technical aspects, all the set design and the hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and just everything, just beautifully done and such a great message. I really hope this gets seen by a big audience and does really well for you guys. Great job.